I'm 81 years old. And if there's one thing I wish someone had told me when I was younger, it's this: growing older isn't something to fear. It's something that clears your vision. 'Cause at 81, you don't lose life. You lose illusions. You stop chasing things that never mattered. You stop carrying weights that were never yours. And you finally begin to live with a kind of freedom most people never experience. So today, I want to share something personal. These are the things I stopped caring about at 81, and why, honestly, you should stop caring about them too. Not someday, not when it's too late, but now, because life becomes lighter the moment you let these things go. Let's begin with the first one. I stopped caring about what people think of me. When I was younger, I spent so much energy trying to look right, sound right, be right. I wanted to be respected. I wanted to be liked. I wanted to fit into whatever box society had built. But at 81, you realize something shocking. Most people are too busy thinking about themselves to truly think about you. And the ones who judge you, they were never going to be satisfied anyway. So why waste your peace trying to impress strangers? At this age, I wear what feels comfortable. I speak honestly. I walk slowly if I need to, and I don't apologize for existing. Freedom begins when you stop needing approval. The second thing I stopped caring about: being busy all the time. Our world worships busyness. People brag about being exhausted. They act like rest is laziness. But at 81, I can tell you, a busy life is not always a meaningful life. Sometimes, being busy is just a way of running away from yourself. Now, I choose calm. I choose quiet mornings. I choose slow afternoons. I choose peace over pressure. Because the truth is, you don't need more things to do. You need more moments to feel alive. The third thing I stopped caring about: keeping everyone happy. This one took me decades. I used to say yes when I wanted to say no. I used to carry other people's emotions like they were my responsibility. I wanted to be the good one, the reliable one, the one who never disappointed anyone. But here's what I learned. You can give your whole life to pleasing people, and some will still complain. So now I do what's right. I do what's honest. But I no longer destroy myself to meet expectations. You are not here to be everything for everyone. You are here to live. The fourth thing I stopped caring about: having the last word. Oh, when I was younger, I wanted to win arguments. I wanted to prove my point. I wanted people to understand. But at 81, I've realized peace is more valuable than being right. Some people don't want understanding. They want conflict. And I don't have time for that anymore. Now, I let people believe what they want. I walk away, not because I'm weak, but because my peace is stronger than my ego. The fifth thing I stopped caring about: comparing my life to others. Comparison is a thief. It steals joy quietly. When I was younger, I looked at other people's houses, careers, families, success. I wondered if I was behind. But at 81, I understand. Everyone is fighting battles you cannot see. Everyone has regrets. Everyone has pain. So why compare chapters? Your life is your life, and it deserves your full attention. The sixth thing I stopped caring about: material things. Yes, money matters. Comfort matters. But the obsession with more? It's endless. I've watched people spend their whole lives collecting, only to leave it all behind. At 81, the things I treasure most are simple: a warm cup of tea, quiet home, a phone call from someone I love, peaceful morning, a good night's sleep. Stuff fades. Moments remain. The seventh thing I stopped caring about: looking young. Let me say this clearly. Aging is not ugly. Aging is proof you survived. Wrinkles are not flaws. They are stories. Gray hair is not failure. It is wisdom showing itself. I don't want to look 30. I want to feel alive at 81. And I do. Stop fighting time. Time is not your enemy. Time is your teacher. The eighth thing I stopped caring about: toxic relationships. At this age, you realize something. Life is too short for draining people. I don't care if someone is family, old friend, or neighbor. If they bring constant negativity, if they disrespect you, if they disturb your peace, you have every right to step back. Love does not require suffering. Peace is not selfish. It is necessary. The ninth thing I stopped caring about: regret. Yes, I have regrets. We all do. Things I said, things I didn't say, chances I missed, people I lost. But regret is a heavy suitcase. And at 81, I refuse to keep dragging it. The past cannot be rewritten, but today can be lived. So I focus on what remains: gratitude, presence, small joys, forgiveness. Regret is a lesson, not a home. The 10th thing I stopped caring about: society's timeline. People act like life is a race. Graduate by this age, marry by this age, succeed by this age, retire by this age. But life doesn't work that way. Some people bloom late. Some people restart at 60. Some find peace at 80. There is no deadline for becoming yourself. The 11th thing I stopped caring about: being perfect. Perfection is exhausting. It's a trap. It makes you feel like you're never enough. At 81, I can tell you, nobody remembers your perfection. They remember your kindness. They remember how you made them feel. So I stopped chasing flawless. I started embracing real. The 12th thing I stopped caring about: fear of being alone. When I was younger, loneliness scared me. But now, solitude is sacred. Being alone is not the same as being lonely. Alone can be peaceful. Alone can be healing. Alone can be where you meet yourself again. The world is loud. Solitude is where you breathe. The 13th thing I stopped caring about: small drama, gossip, petty conflict. At 81, drama feels ridiculous. Life is fragile. Time is precious. Why waste it on nonsense? I choose simplicity. I choose calm conversations. I choose people who bring warmth, not chaos. The 14th thing I stopped caring about: proving myself. When you're young, you feel like you must prove you matter. Prove you're capable. Prove you're successful. But at 81, I know I matter because I exist. You don't need achievements to justify your life. Your presence is enough. The 15th thing I stopped caring about: the future in a fearful way. Yes, I plan. Yes, I'm careful. But I no longer obsess over what might happen. Because worrying steals today. At 81, I live more in the present than ever. The sun today matters. The laughter today matters. The breath today matters. Tomorrow is not promised. So I don't waste today with fear. And here is the biggest thing I stopped caring about: living the way others expect. At 81, I live for what feels true. I rest when I need to. I say no without guilt. I enjoy small things without apology. I speak love more often. I forgive faster. I let go quicker. Because when you reach this age, you understand. Life is not about impressing. It's about appreciating. It's not about accumulating. It's about connecting. It's not about chasing. It's about being. So if you're listening to this right now, no matter your age, let me tell you something I learned too late so you don't have to. Stop caring about the things that steal your peace. Stop carrying what doesn't matter. Stop postponing joy. Stop living for approval. Because one day you will wake up and you will realize the same truth I did at 81. The best part of life is not in the noise. It's in the quiet moments, the simple moments, the real moments. And those moments are available to you right now, the second you let go. So breathe, slow down, live gently, and start caring only about what truly matters. Because that is the secret of freedom. At any age,